Hey guys, this is my review of the Force Gurkha 2017. This is a vehicle. I've been driving this around for the past 3 months and covered about 6,000 kilometers. So this is my ownership review regarding the same. The vehicle as such, the total highway experience is pretty good for a vehicle of this size. Means I've taken this for a 2200 kilometer trip and it was mainly on the highway. Speeds varying from 80 kilometers to about 120. The max I went was 140. I'll leave the link to the description in the description below to that video. The overall highway experience is pretty nice. Means the car can keep, it is pretty steady up to 120 kilometers. If you are skilled enough, you can take it up to 140 and can stay in that speed for pretty much the whole day. And next, the noise and vibration at higher speed. The engine as such is pretty good, but it whines a lot at high speed. Like it's not pretty refined when you go for high speed, but on regular highway runs at 80 to 90 kilometers an hour, it's pretty good. And next is any abnormal sounds could you encounter while off-roading and daily drives? Yeah, abnormal sounds. There is squeaking sound from the cabin everywhere. Whenever you hit the thud or whenever you hit a bump or anything, there is always squeaky sounds. And not as such from the engine. There is sound from the transfer case, but that seems to have faded a lot. Means it was making a lot of noise when I first got the vehicle, but now it is like very less. And first maintenance experience, pretty shit. The only bad thing about the Gurkha is that the maintenance here at Kochi is carried out by Pumkudi Force Motors. Their maintenance is pretty shit. I have taken the car to the service center for about 4 to 5 times now, and every time I have been promised that all the issues I have mentioned have been fixed, but they have not fixed anything. Seriously, till this time they have not fixed anything. The problem is that the diff lock wasn't working from day one. The front diff locks were working, but the rear ones were not working. So is the diff lock actuation sensor. The sensor was fixed, but the diff lock never worked. Means they said, I took it the first time, they said it was a sensor issue and nothing was wrong with the diff lock, but obviously it was not working. Means I took it to off-road and everyone knew it wasn't working. The alternate wheels were still spinning with the diff locks engaged. Yeah, and the second time I took it there and they said they had fixed it. They took it to some off-road place apparently, but never happened. All I ever gained was some money lost filling up fuel for these idiots to check the vehicle. So yeah, 3 or 4 or 5 times I took it to the service center. They haven't fixed the diff locks. My old service guy left the job and replaced by this new guy, and even he said he checked everything and fixed it, but it wasn't fixed. So that's the worst part of the ownership experience, because they don't know how to deal with shit. Yeah, brake response at higher speed. Brake response at higher speed is very nice. Means the brakes don't have as much bite, but the pedal has a bit of travel, but has good feel. That's the thing about the Gurkha brakes. They are not very strong. Means they are good for the power it has, but any more power and I don't think the brakes can handle it. But as of now, the brakes have good bite. Not good bite, good feel, and yeah, that's it. Comfort from the suspensions, pretty comfortable. Other than the body roll and the vehicle moving sideways, the suspension is pretty good. It soaks up everything. But to have the best experience on road, you need to have at least 4 people in the car. That ensures that the rear end is loaded up and it won't jump all over the place when you go through a pothole. And yeah, any other specific setbacks, of course, other than the workmanship and setback reviews on your site, because I have gone through them. Thank you, man. Yeah, the workmanship is very bad. The vehicle is built to last, but obviously they don't do everything at the PDA. Means if you have a service center near your home, it's yeah, you're gonna visit it many times, because the service is really bad from these guys. Too bad that you have to take it over and over again, and they'll drain your diesel. Any fuel in the truck, they'll use it in the name of testing, and they won't fix shit. So I've taken the vehicle off-road and it performed exceptionally well, considering the fact that it still runs on these shitty tires, HT tires from Apollo, and I need to upgrade them. Yeah, that's a lot. And yeah, this is the car, and it's been my daily for a few days. I don't take it out that much actually. Daily, it's not really my daily. I was joking. And the mileage is pretty bad. In the city, you get about 8 to 9 kilometers per liter. 9 even in normal highways and short runs. You need really good mileage. You have to keep the vehicle steadily under 90, 80 to 85 kilometers, and a very light foot on the throttle, and very less brakes. Means you shouldn't use the brakes that much. If you use the brakes, it will just kill the mileage. And use it only on the highways. If you use it on the highways, the max I got was 14.9 kilometers per liter. Yeah, that was under 35 psi tire pressure, and 82 or 81, 82, 83, that much kilometers per hour speed. And yeah, that pretty much sums up my review for the first Gurkha 2017. So 6,000 kilometers down, and yeah, many more miles to go.